everybody out there. This is Travis coming again from Casa de Coogan with the Broken Battery Podcast. We made it through October, folks.
Just barely.
Just barely.
31 days of fun.
31, just like Baskin Robbins, if you go there every day. And you have the diabetes. With me, as always, is the man of many titles, the quintessential Burgermeister of fun himself.
Burgermeister.
The one, the only, Joe.
Hi, everybody.
I wasn't going to do the whisper thing.
I do enjoy a burger every once in a while.
I could go for a burger right now.
They're pretty good.
Now, we are going to continue a little bit with the horror theme. We're going to wrap up the month of October in November because October's such a great month. We figured we'd go one more week with
this kind of things just happened too quick, and we just couldn't get it in time.
Exactly. But this was a topic, Joe, that I wanted to go over.
I was clearly busy watching The Crow on Devil's Night, and I could not answer my phone.
Yes, it is a Coogan family tradition to sit down and watch The Crow on Devil's Night.
No, it's not really.
Well, it's like the only movie that I ever hear about that references Devil's Night.
In Detroit.
Which
we made it famous. Well, not we. The citizens of Detroit.
The urbanites of Detroit.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it could have been the random, gangsters like T-Bird and Tintin and
and Skank
and Fun Boy running around and just burning stuff down so that they could take over the things. It's kind of like the Illiches.
We'll burn it down and build it again. We are the cause and effect. And the restitution on it. Thanks, folks.
They hate that Eric Draven guy.
Well, they just hate music. They're kind of like the people from Footloose. They banned all music.
Yeah. Did you notice in that movie, it seemed like they kind of tried to, that movie has an amazing soundtrack.
Oh, it does.
And it kind of seemed like some of the stuff that they were, with the exception of, the songs that were, the girls were singing, they kind of, the women singers, they kind of try to imply that was the music his band was making in a way.
Yeah, that's obviously a girl singing, right?
Yeah, well, no, not except for those ones, but it just was. I don't know. It just seemed like some of the songs it seemed like they implied that was the music that his band made.
Oh,
so I don't know.
What was the name of his band? Here's the question.
It was Hangman's
Dreads. Was it Hangman's Dreads?
Hangman's Truth.
Hangman. I remember Hangman because
I don't know. I just saw it. It was
summon the Google.
I'm googling right now.
I'm gonna superpose a horn on here when we need to summon Google,
so that way you can't hear me typing in
exactly
in the recording.
Yes.
It'll be like the Jeopardy song. Oh yeah, because this mic picks up absolutely everything.
Yeah, they're good mics.
Band from The Crow. It is, and now I'm getting that whole thing here in amp. Nope. From I said band from Crow.
Band from Crow. That was the Black Crows, I believe.
Yeah.
Or Counting Crows.
Yes, Counting Crows.
Or Sheryl Crow.
Yes.
We could go all day with this because crows are involved.
Yeah, I'm just not seeing it. Hangman's Eric Draven's band. Oh, Hangman's Joke.
Hangman's Joke.
I couldn't see it. My eyesight's going.
Yeah, you look at computer screens all day. It happens, man.
Yeah, it does. And then you come over, and then you make me look at more screens.
Oh, it's okay. You want to do the editing, and then I'll do the fact checking on this.
Yeah, let's do the fact checking. I don't know. I just want to say that my most favorite song on the Crow soundtrack is the song "Slip Slide Melting" by a band that I think is exceptional, which is For Love Not Lisa. I think they're great.
Really? I've never heard of them.
I celebrate their whole collection.
Nice. All 3 songs.
Yeah.
They are pretty extensive?
They got a couple albums.
I'll have to check it out. And
one of my favorite ones By the way, spotlight on media. Let's do
Spotlight
that one
on
right
media.
here. I'm doing it today, Travis.
That's
Fuck
fine.
off.
No,
Fuck
that's
off.
fine. I didn't even have one prepared.
Fuck off. I'm
glad you're taking the initiative.
Hey, you know, it's kind of guy I am. Anyway, yeah. So media spotlight. Let's go with a band. I don't believe that they're together anymore, but it's For Love Not Lisa.
Yeah.
Exceptional band. One of my favorite albums by them is Information Super Driveway.
Okay, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's actually a really, really good album. But check it out.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, you might be able to give them some money. They're on Spotify and
absolutely.
Apple
Hey,
Music.
you know who else is on Spotify?
What's that?
We're on Spotify.
We are?
We are on Spotify. Wow. So if you're there, subscribe to us. Subscribe to us on Facebook. Subscribe to us on almost anywhere you listen to your podcast. Subscribe to us.
Even on iTunes?
We are on iTunes. Well, it's called Apple Podcasts.
The Apple Podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're on Apple Podcasts as well. We are on YouTube. Wow. So subscribe, hit that like button.
Plug of the day, Trav.
That's your new one. I might have to plug it again later, though, because there's a lot of holes in this boat.
Like and subscribe.
It's like and subscribe, even on Rumble. And you mentioned The Crow, the great soundtrack. Even Crow City of Angels had a great soundtrack.
Yeah, but that movie sucked.
Oh, it did. I'm not saying the movie was good. I'm just saying they had a badass soundtrack.
Yeah, it was all right.
I'm going to say it out there, folks. We're going to talk about some of the not today. This is a future topic. It's going to be the worst movies with the best soundtrack.
Oh, yeah, that's a...
Yeah. So
Spoiler alert, Judgment Night.
Dennis Leary. Love Dennis Leary.
Great soundtrack. Don't know what happened to that movie.
No. All the stuff was in the right place for it to be great, and it just wasn't. There was no delivery.
Correct.
Yeah, I just heard a noise, Joe. I know we put this blanket over us, and we're recording in the dark while talking about scary stuff.
With flashlights.
Yes, exactly. That sound could have been anything. So I assume it's nothing. So I'm just going to go on.
What was that?
What was that? Maybe I should go investigate.
I'll be right back.
Oh, but won't be back. We wanted to end out October, folks. Obviously, it's November, but we didn't get a chance to talk about the movies that actually scared the living shit out of us in our formative years and even now. And if you got a specific movie that really scared the hell out of you, leave it in the comments. We would love to hear from you. I just want to know. Maybe I'm off base, or you can make fun of the movies that scared me.
Yeah,
you
can make fun of us and call us,
little girly boys. It happens.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one that scared me when I was a kid was Puppet Master.
Oh.
Yeah, something about puppets creep me out, and I think anything with ventriloquist dummies, on the whole, I just got the dead
Even
eyes.
like the Goosebump episodes, you didn't like those either?
I did not like Slappy the ventriloquist. I'm sorry, I didn't like it.
Slappy's back.
Something about it. I'm like, yes, I get it. And does Chucky fall in this category?
Does he? Maybe for you. I'm a little bit older than you are, so
yeah.
I didn't find Chucky scary.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, I can, maybe.
Well, now I know I can kick his ass. I mean,
well, you just have to throw him in a tub of electricity.
Then pour melted wax all over. Melted plastic.
No, just anything that flies at you, just throw it in a tub of electricity.
Because it destroys anything. Water and electricity, that's one thing.
That's an Office reference from Kevin.
Yeah.
Just throw it in electricity.
The untold hero from The Office is Kevin. He says some of the funniest things. Not the funniest character overall, but he had some good stuff in there. Another one, well, obviously Nightmare on Elm Street. That movie fucked me up when I was a kid. I had a hard time sleeping after watching the first one. I wasn't supposed to watch it.
Oh, but this was one of the ones you watched down the hallway while your mom wasn't looking?
Yes.
Okay.
I snuck around, the hallway was right there, and the living room was adjacent, so I would lay down and, peek around the corner and just watch movies that I wasn't supposed to watch.
I caught you.
Well, I did because I fell asleep one time there.
There you go.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, thanks. No, thanks. I'm good.
One of the ones I don't know if it scared me, but more so creeped me out, and I guess that falls into the category, would probably be Return of the Living Dead.
Oh, yeah, that one got me too.
So, yeah, I mean, that was one of the ones that I rented it. We rented it at a sleepover. We watched it. It might have had the biggest paper cover You remember back in the day when VHS tapes came in these gigantic packages because it was like each one was like $125.
Yes, exactly.
So they're like, "What do I get? This big box and this little tape."
Yes. You know what that got me in that movie? It wasn't Tarman. Tarman didn't scare me. It was the part when they were crawling out of the graves and shit that got to me.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, that was the first time I ever saw like a woman's lady parts in a movie.
Oh, really?
Because nobody, my parents got to think it was a scary movie, and it had been out already for years, and they never really followed the horror avenues. They didn't know anything about it. And when the chick stripped out Buck Bear in the fucking graveyard and started dancing, my dad's like, "Oh shit!" He ran over there, turned it off. I'm like, "Aw."
Isn't she the same one? She's the same chick from one of those horrible movies you brought over. Demon? Was it
Night of the Demons.
Night of the Demons. She's
Night
in
of the
that too.
Demons. Her boob ate a piece of lipstick.
Yes. Yeah, same chick.
No, she was always that slutty woman in every like 80s horror movie. Like she always, I don't remember her name.
Let's go with promiscuous, Travis. Let's try to be a little bit more woke.
Fine. Oh, sorry. If anybody out there is crying, I apologize.
Jeez.
And you can't see me winking, but I'm winking.
It's very promiscuous, Trav.
Well, we don't know. If you could pull up IMDb, I would love to know her name. She was at a Comic-Con that I was at, and I was like, "Oh yeah," but the line was so long, and it was like a bunch of really old pervy guys that were in line waiting, and I'm like, "Yeah, they're gonna talk her ear off this entire time."
They're like, "I love that part when you were on there."
Well, I just had this dream where a bunch of old pervy old men are fighting me. I'm like, that's not foreshadowing at all.
Yeah, no. You're absolutely right. Yeah, there probably was a bunch of old men like, "Hey, I'm old."
I'm pretty sure I'm pervy.
All right, so her name was Barbara Lene Quigley.
Barbara Lene Quigley, we thank you for your dedication to the arts.
And the first time that Travis saw lady parts.
I saw like fully. I'd seen boobs before then, but then I saw lady parts, and I was like, "Oh wow!"
It seems as if that she had quite the horror.
Oh yeah, dude. Like she's a scream queen. She's the unspoken scream queen.
Yeah. Probably won't forget that now.
Yeah. Another thing about that
2012, she was in Girls Gone Dead.
Girls Gone Dead. Oh, I gotta watch that now. Oh, by the way, Joe, you said that you watched Southbound.
Yes, I did.
What'd you think?
I thought it was pretty good. I don't. You know what? I watched it after the one guy was in the hospital, and then it was his turn to get screwed with.
Yeah.
Or the next person or whatever. I watched it to that point. I do have to finish it.
Oh, okay.
So I did watch that, and then I did watch VHS 1 and 2.
Good.
On between Devil's Night and Halloween.
Outstanding. What'd you think?
I thought it was pretty good. I thought 2 had a way higher budget.
Oh, absolutely. They earned their stripes with VH1,
and some of it was some of it was pretty creepy.
Oh, absolutely. The cult one was one of my favorite ones, where the girl was like that camera crew goes in there investigating this cult, and it seemed like it was a nice community.
From 2.
Yeah. Oh man, and then everything just went fucking nanners.
Oh yeah, that one was kind of messed up.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that one was good. I really liked the zombies in the state park.
Oh
one.
Yeah, that one. They're pretty sure they shot that one on a budget.
Yeah, that one. No, but I mean, it looked good. I mean, I thought it was kind of cool because he had a GoPro on, and it was like,
this could happen.
We could watch a zombie turn. You know?
Absolutely, yeah, and that's something I think would be really awesome, and they did do it in a movie.
I did not like the fact that it seemed as if they kept a part of themselves, and then he like heard his girlfriend's voice, and then like killed himself.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
I could have done without that.
Right. I like the fact that they have part of themselves and they go places that are familiar, but that's about it.
Yeah. The other one that I kind of enjoyed, I believe it was the very first one on VHS, just VHS, which was the like frat boys going to the party, and then it was the demon chick.
Oh yeah, because they're like,
she liked him.
Yeah, she didn't want to hurt him.
Yeah.
And then like he decided to be a dick.
Yeah. Right. So that one was really, really good.
That was another one on that first one. I believe it was the one where they saved that girl from getting ritually killed, and then like if they found out they made him fucking mistake and everything started warping.
Yeah, no, that one was.
They were all good. I mean,
Yeah.
they were all good. The one with the eyeball.
Yes, yeah, the one with the eyeball where you could see people, or then they could see you, and
And you're like, oh shit! And I would have done the same exact thing. I would have tore those things out.
yeah, right.
It was already over for him.
Yeah, he was pretty much done. But yeah, no. Actually, getting back to our Google thing here for Linnea Quigley.
Yeah, she's in a lot.
She's
of
got
shit.
172 credits.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No, she earned her stripes, man.
Yeah.
She's like one of those people. You're like, yeah, she was in this.
Yeah.
She was in that.
Yeah.
She was in this too.
I didn't realize that she was in all this, and these are just a ton and ton of horror movies. So I'm gonna have to watch some of these.
Any questions?
So,
I honestly say that none of the Friday the 13th really scared me.
Jason, right?
Yeah, Jason.
Yeah,
None of the Friday the 13th scared me.
I get him confused. Yeah, that one's Jason.
Yeah, it's Jason.
Yeah, the first one was good.
No, they were all. I mean, like I think the first four were pretty decent.
Yeah, the first one was good. The producer of that movie, I just watched.
The movies that made us.
Yeah, the
I
producer
saw
was
that
like,
too.
he was like, Halloween's doing really, really good. We're gonna rip it off. And I mean, because if you want to sit there and say, hey, man, they ripped that off. I mean, that was the full intent.
Absolutely.
So,
That Halloween didn't really scare me. Friday the 13th didn't really scare me. Freddy scared me because I couldn't avoid it. Like the whole concept of falling asleep messed with me.
yeah, I can see it.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the first one's kind of freaked me out.
Yeah.
Because they did that bullshit. They're like, it's based on a true story. And I'm
Right.
like, it's based on Ed Gein, like 13,000 movies.
Well, one movie that I couldn't sit through while I was a kid was any of the Faces of Death.
Oh no! I mean that was.
But I mean that was. I mean those were just basically like snuff films.
Yeah.
But I couldn't sit through any of that.
Well, no, it's real. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, I was just like,
I tell you,
but we're talking about stuff. I could sit through a lot of stuff, but that one I couldn't do.
No, I can't. Like, I know the difference between special effects and real stuff.
Yes.
Real stuff bothers me.
Right.
That's why I don't get these people, usually of female persuasion that I know, that say, "Oh, I can't watch this; it's too gory and bloody." But they'll sit there and watch a fucking hysterectomy on a thing. I'm like, you're watching somebody actually get cut open and getting their shit pulled out.
Getting their shit pulled out.
Yes, and
is that the technical medical term for it?
I didn't. I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV. So anyway, they do this shit. They watch this shit, and I'm like, oh. And I'm the exact opposite. I'm like, yeah. That person obviously is not going to turn into a zombie and bite into people. But I'm telling you, I can appreciate a good special effect where it looks like somebody just got their innards ripped out and ate. Which brings me up to another movie that scared the hell out of me was Night of the Living Dead, the original one.
Yes, that was a good movie.
And I think it scared me the most because it was in black and white. I don't know why. Like, it was the very first scary movie I had ever seen because my dad made me watch it with him. And I'm
with
like,
the cigarettes again, right? He made you smoke a whole bunch of cigarettes while you watched it.
He made me smoke a pack of cigarettes and yeah. Well, I don't really know if that actually coincided with each other. Needless to say, I couldn't breathe for 2 days.
Still have asthma to this day.
No, I just wheeze. So the whole, the creepiest thing about that movie, I mean, there's a lot of creepy things about that movie the guy saying "coming to get you, Barbara" always screwed with me.
Yes.
And I'm like, am I a blonde woman? Because like she got scared by that too. I'm like, why is that adult getting scared?
Well,
by
I
this?
mean, it was kind of like, a little bit of irony because at that point they weren't coming to get her
until he said that.
Until they did. And then they came and they got him first.
Oh, absolutely.
So
hey, what's another one that you got scared of, Joe?
I mean, this is. I mean, I don't know. This is kind of a tough one because, like I said, I would have to say I agree with you on Night of the Living Dead. I like the. Some people might, look down on the fact. I like the colorized version.
Oh, yeah?
The later on one. I thought that one was pretty good.
You're talking about the colorized version, like of the original, not the one that was a remake by Tom Savini.
I think it was the Tom Savini one.
Well, that one wasn't bad.
Yeah,
it wasn't bad. I mean, Barbara was a little like, she was like, ah, she like got that crazy.
I liked it.
Yeah, I'm just saying. The character of Barbara was vastly different between the two movies.
Right. Yeah. No, I mean, like I said, I'm going to be like probably little to no help because those were like the zombie movies. They kind of creeped me out when I was a kid because I was like, man, what if that happened?
Yeah, I would say, yeah, exactly. See, to me, something that's really scary, you take home with you. It's not just like something pops out and just, boo, You take it home with you and you actually mull it over in your head and you're like, damn it. What if that happened?
Yeah. I the other one I kind of remember too is Candyman kind of creeped me out.
Oh, really?
The original.
Did you do the mirror thing?
Oh yeah, I've done it since then. But
Biggie Smalls, Biggie Smalls, Biggie Smalls.
But I swear, man, when that movie came out, no, I did not do that.
No, it's like in the Bloody Mary thing, like that urban legend about Bloody Mary, which was a great episode of Supernatural.
You still don't even.
No, I don't. Why tempt fate?
Huh?
Why tempt fate?
I don't know.
Say somebody opens Camp Crystal Lake, you gonna go stay there?
Yeah, maybe now.
Maybe now.
But I guess I mean I wasn't as young when they came out, but Hellraisers. Those kind of were creepy. They're a little bit terrifying.
Yeah, they didn't really scare me.
No?
Yeah, I just see a puzzle box, so I'm not going to touch it.
Oh. Well, I mean, that just makes you infinitely, a better person than me.
I did not say that. Joe said that. I get a point. Another zombie movie that scared the hell out of me and it messed with me was Day of the Dead.
That one was a good one.
When they were in the bunker,
yes.
And I think what got me the most about that was the really good special effects. It looked so real, and the one particular part that scared me the most was when they were killing one of the military guys who they all had it coming. Obviously, they grabbed this guy's throat, and his voice changed when they were ripping it up. He did this it went high pitched because they were ripping it.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I woke up out thinking about that scene one time. I had a nightmare about it. Messed with me.
Yeah, that one was a good one. The the one in the mall.
Dawn of the Dead was great.
Dawn of the Dead was those were like all like creepy. It's the anticipation of the zombie. Them chasing you slowly down.
It's creeping death.
Yes.
And
those ones got to me. But yeah, no, that one. Like I said, most of them, the ones that now I just love them are the zombie movies.
Yes, you actually got an appreciation about it. But like zombie movies, I appreciate them now because they scared me so much. They don't really scare me now because I kind of like I'll push them over and run away.
Yeah.
I have multiple guns in my house, but the problem is double-edged sword. My guns are loud. It'll attract more of them. It's a vicious cycle.
Yeah, as long as you got enough bullets to get out of your neighborhood, you should be fine.
Oh yeah.
So
anyway, why does everybody want to go to Canada too? You ever notice we're going to Canada? Oh yeah, no, because go to an island. Let's go to an island.
A good island.
Not like an island like Staten Island.
Dead Island.
Dead Island. Which we want to make. I'm going to make a little note. We were talking about scary video games last week. Mm-hmm. I forgot about Dead Island.
Dead Island's a
good movie.
And I completely forgot it. It didn't make that list.
It didn't make that one bullshit, man.
The list that I was referencing
was IGN.
No, it wasn't IGN. It was just a random first. I always like to pull up the first result on Google because it's the one that gets the most hits.
Yeah, yeah, it's not bad.
And I forget what the list was. I'm sure I could Google it and it would come up again.
Summon the Google. No, that's all right. That ship has sailed. We just want to give you a shout out, Dead Island.
Yeah, Dead Island's a good one.
Yes.
Didn't play Riptide, but I played the crap out of the first one.
Oh, I beat it like 2 or 3 times because I'm like, I'm going to beat it with this character now.
Right. The other one too is maybe Poltergeist.
Oh yeah.
1 and 2 were kind of creepy.
Oh yeah, Poltergeist.
I mean, I just
can't punch a ghost.
I can't look at a house to buy without asking if it was built on an Indian burial ground, or I'm sorry, Native American burial ground.
Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I like to catch myself. Apology.
You asshole! You moved the tombstones, but
That's
you
right.
didn't move the bodies.
Yeah, and then the was it the second one that little girl died during the filming of it, or she died shortly after?
She died
it?
shortly after number 2.
Yeah, so that was kind of had some creepiness to it too.
I mean, I think I was more creeped out number 1 by that short lady that was helping them.
Oh yeah,
Barbara Ann, you're going to lie.
She happened to be in 16 Candles as well.
Yep.
But yeah, Poltergeist creeped me out. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of clowns, as you damn well know.
No, we like to scare you, Travis.
Yeah, I don't like clowns. And
It's one of my most favorite pictures.
Poltergeist, that clown came to life and pulled that boy underneath the bed.
Yes.
No thanks. Killer Clowns from Outer Space also kind of creeped me out.
You were just like, nope.
Nope. I am trapped here, and you warned your... Okay, I'm going to... All right, for the people that don't know what I'm talking about, Joe and his whole freaking family dressed up as clowns one time when I came over and surprised me. I was coming over to just hang out.
Yep.
I wanted to turn around and leave.
Yeah,
I
it took
really
a lot
did.
of dedication. We had like face paint and everything.
Well, you didn't. You had a mask.
I had a mask on, but yeah.
The only one that didn't do it is the youngest one.
Yep.
So I give her a crisp high five when I see her every time I see her.
Yep. You're like, you're the one that didn't dress up like a... You're the one that didn't dress up like a clown.
Besides Poltergeist and other involving evil spirits as Exorcist, and yeah, that movie effed me up. I won't watch it. I mean, I will, but few and far between viewings.
I've watched it.
It's a scary movie, man.
It is a scary movie, and then when you see the behind the scenes and all the stories
and
that
all the
happened,
stuff that happened.
all the stuff that happened while they were filming it, and
Kind of like, what?
and the fact it killed people along with what's her name's career.
Linda Blair?
Yeah, Linda
she
Blair.
actually is in a spoof of the movie called Repossessed.
Yes.
Amazing movie. If anybody wants to check it out, it has Leslie Nielsen, the king of all spoof stuff.
Yes. Yeah,
Well,
no,
besides my
that
work.
one was good. Yeah, I mean, it killed some people, ended her career, so...
Oh, yeah.
So
you're kind of thinking, all these things that happen, and I'm... Oh,
it was just like something didn't want them to make that movie.
right. Like The Omen.
Yeah.
I mean, other than that, there's really no other... other genres where, something scared me. Like, The Terminator didn't scare me.
No?
No. I mean, maybe.
I forgot about one that kind of creeped me out too, which was Pet Cemetery.
Yes.
It was
absolutely right. But then it's another cause and effect thing. You see, it brought back a cat, and the cat turned into a dick.
Yeah, but I mean, you had this guy, his cat died, his kid liked the cat. His life fell apart pretty quick after Gage got, taken out.
Right.
So, I mean, there's...
Oh, and that little boy was so fucking creepy.
Yeah, oh yeah. No, that was
I mean, how can you attack Herman Munster?
yeah, he's very likable.
Yeah. And he tried warning him. He's yeah, just don't do that.
So did Pax Cow.
Pax Cow did.
Yes, Pax Cow, he warned him right away.
Was that the ghost?
Yep.
Yeah.
The jogger ghost.
The jogger ghost. Yep. Something did creep me out. And Ghostbusters didn't scare me, but there was one part in there that kind of, I was little when I saw it, was the cab driver.
The BJ scene in the firehouse that we didn't tell Kim about when the kids watched it.
I assume Kim had already seen Ghostbusters.
Yeah, at some point, yes.
No, it was the scene where all the ghosts get unleashed on New York City.
Yeah, and it goes into the...
cab?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And, I just saw the preview for the new one. And it looks like he's back.
I know. And it still creeped me out.
Yeah. So...
No thanks. And obviously, I told you about this when we did the anthologies episode. The one episode Creep Show with Leslie Nielsen and Ted Danson and Adrienne Barbeau.
Yes. That one where everybody drowned.
Yeah, everybody drowned, and they
Drowned.
ran a closed circuit camera feed all the way to the beach in the 80s.
Took a lot of tech.
Can you see like somebody just walking on the beach and be like, "What the fuck's this cord doing here?"
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Well, you tell me he buried the cord too?
Yeah, probably did.
But yeah, that's pretty much the movies that scared me. I mean, I know a lot of people that get scared by stuff like, The Strangers and You're Next. Like, I just watched You're Next because I heard for years how good that movie was.
Did you like it?
It was okay.
Okay.
It was okay. I mean, it was cool seeing this woman beat the hell out of a bunch of dudes because she has survival training. But and that movie is fucking gory though. Like it's gore, and I have nothing against a good gory movie.
No.
But the gore's got to make sense. Like Evil Dead, for instance, it was gory,
Right.
but it was gory in the right way.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, when the whole thing is the only way to kill him is you got to dismember him, and I'm like, yeah, I would. Yeah, this movie's gonna just turn into a funhouse of gore right now.
I see a chainsaw coming.
I see a chainsaw coming. And I tell you what, I never saw Evil Dead when I was younger, only when I was older. Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure had I seen Evil Dead when I was a kid, I would have got scared.
Yeah, most likely.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just I'm kind of sad. You get those missed opportunities. But, hey, to each their own. Yeah. Oh, it scared me when I was a kid, too. I'm talking the TV movie, because the other one came out recently. The TV movie scared me, and I don't like clowns, okay?
No, I know you don't. Yeah. Is that maybe where it came from?
Oh, it's Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh, okay.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space just came on, and then, actually, both of them combined, probably. You're right, Joe.
Well, that one was all right. I mean, that was as good as it could have been for a TV series.
Right.
ABC.
ABC. There was another movie that came out not too long ago by Eli Roth. I think he directed or produced it. It was about a guy who found a clown outfit and he put it on, and it slowly turned him into a clown, like a homicidal one. Like it started fusing with him. Like it was like that episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force where the clowning,
yes.
Carl turned into a clown and because he put on that wig.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I didn't watch that. Not because I was scared or anything. I just didn't feel like spending the $5 or signing up for fucking Shudder. But hey, whatever. If it comes on for free, maybe
should have got it on the trial.
Yeah, the month of October. I wonder if anybody's gonna actually sign up for it.
Yeah, people do.
Yeah, maybe.
The ones that forget.
Like moi.
They forget to turn it off.
I forget to turn that shit off. But I think that pretty much rounds up all the ones that scared me.
All the ones worth mentioning.
Yeah. I mean, there's few ones that.
I mean, it took me a minute to think of the ones that did scare me, so I can't really think of it. And I've been, I had a list out in front of me. I found a couple on it, but and those were legit. Right. But yeah. So, I mean, that's going to do it for Shocktober.
Shocktober. We're coming up to the month of November and Thanksgiving, but I hate to break everybody's heart out there. Not a lot of Thanksgiving movies.
Yeah, we'll do one.
We'll do one.
We could probably combine the amount of I was thinking that probably one of the things that we could do for Thanksgiving, since it is one of the best one-day holidays that gets completely skipped over because it's right before it's after the Nightmare Before Christmas, and then it's right after Christmas.
It's a Christmas nightmare.
It just kind of gets skipped over, but I mean,
yeah, it's the middle child. It's the middle child of the holidays.
Yes,
and I feel really bad for Thanksgiving. That's why Thanksgiving is my second favorite holiday.
Yes, I like Thanksgiving a lot, and I think that maybe we should touch on the few and far between actual Thanksgiving movies that are around, and maybe some television Thanksgiving episodes.
I agree, because I already know where you're going with that, and I don't want to bring it up right now.
We won't.
You gotta watch. You gotta listen, folks.
No spoilers.
No spoilers for this. But they won't be this week. It's probably gonna be closer to Thanksgiving.
Right.
But we want to thank everybody for joining the battery pack. and for being in the Battery Pack and joining us today for the Broken Battery Podcast. Please, one more plug, like and subscribe so you never miss anything new we put out there. And if you got ideas for episodes, drop them in the comments. We're always eager to hear from our fans. So we want you to have a great day, and we really hope they had a great October as well.
Yeah, stay off the pipe. Don't forget to weigh.